Hello, my lovely students. How are you today? I missed you so much. I can't wait to see you again in the next term. I hope all of you are fine. Okay, Primary 3. Today we will have a revision on the first term. Question. It's about the pattern. Do you remember the pattern? Let's see here. Letter A, 22. Then we have 25. Then we have 28. You see that each time we add 3. So after 28 we will add 3. 28, 29, 30, 31. So the first answer is 31. 31 plus 3 equals 34. Then again we add 3. The pattern here is to add 3 each time. 12 be 37, then 40. Let's see the next one. From 44 to 50, we add 6. So each time here we add 6. And see here 50, 56, we add also 6. Then 56, 62. 62 plus 6 equals 68. 68 plus 6 equals 74. Then 80. Then 86. So here each time we add 6, and this is the pattern. Here we have a graph. Look at this table. It shows the favorite pet. Cats. Some people like cats, 20 people. And dogs. How many people like dogs? 10. Look at these dashes. Each group represents 5. 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 equals 20. And here we have 5 dashes and 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Let's see the fish. Here we have 5 and 5 and 5, 3, 5. So we have 15 people like fish. And the turtle, we have 5, and this group represents 5 or 4. Here we have only 4 dashes, so it represents 4. So 5 plus 4 equals 9. Okay, let's draw this table on this graph. How can we do it? Let's go to the cat. How many people like cats? 20. So we're gonna draw a line up to 20. Then the dogs. We have 10 people, so we stop at 10. Then the fish, 15. And the turtle is 9. We draw a line here, a column here, under 10. Not exactly on 10 because it's 9. And here is a question. Complete the line plot. Do you remember the line plot? Here we have this X represents how many jars have specific candies. We have here a number of jars. Each one has a 30, 32, 33 different numbers. So here we have a line plot and numbers. What are these numbers? The numbers of candies in each jar. In the first one, we want to know how many jars had 30 candies. Let's see, here is 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 jars. So we will make 3x above number 30. Okay, let's go to 31. How many jars has 31 candies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5x above 31. The next one is 32. Let's find how many jars has 32 candies. 1, 2, 3, So we have only two jars have 32 candies. And the next one is 33. 1, 2, 3. We have only 3 jars, so we're gonna make 3x. The next one, 34. 1, 2, only 2. So we're gonna draw 2x above 34. And the last one is 35. We have only one jar with 35 candies. Okay, primary 3, let's go to another lesson. The length. How can we measure the length of any object? We use 3 measuring units to measure the length of object. Meter, centimeter, and millimeter. We use the meter in measuring the large or long objects. And we use the centimeter to measure the small or the short objects. And the millimeters with the tiny or extra small objects. Okay, and first we have that the meter equal 100 centimeter and the centimeter equals 10 millimeter. Okay, let's answer the first question. We want to choose the unit of measuring a tree is what? A tree is a long or short object. It's a long object. So we will use the meter to measure it. The unit of measuring the house is what? Meter, centimeter, millimeter. Meter, because it's an extra large object. Okay, the unit of measuring the ant is what? Ant is a tiny object. So we will use the millimeter. Okay, the next one, complete. 5 meters equals how many centimeter? We agreed that meter has 100 centimeter. So 5 meters equals 5 and 5 by 100 equals 500 centimeter. Okay, the next one, 16 meter equals how many centimeter? So we will put 2 zeros next to 16. So we will have 1600 centimeter. Okay, primary 3, let's go to the next question. Complete. The greatest number formed of 4 digits is what? What is the biggest digit we have? It's 9, so we will write 9 4 times. Okay, then the greatest number formed of 4 different digits. Here we want 2 different digits, so we'll start with 9. Then the biggest number before 9, which is 8. Then the biggest number before 8, 7, and 6, and so on up to 4 digits. So our number will be 9876. The next one, the smallest number formed of 4 different digits is what? We will start with the smallest digit, which is 0. But we can't write 0 at the first, so we write 1, then 0, and 2, 3, so it will be 1023. Okay, let's read the next one. The smallest number formed of 4 digits is what? It's 1000. 1 and put zeros up to 4 digits. Okay, the next one. We have 3452. How many thousand here? 3. And how many hundred? 4. Then how many tens? 5. And the last one, it's 2 ones. Okay, next one, primary 3. Answer with me. 5630. How many thousand we have here? 5. Excellent. And how many hundreds? Excellent, 6 hundreds. Then 3 tens and 0 ones. Okay, now we want to write this number. 4600 2 tens, and ones. So we write it like this, 4,628. Here is the number. Okay, the next one, 7,004 tens and 1 ones. There is something missing. We can't write thousand, then tens. We have hundreds in between. So we don't have hundreds. So we will put 0 instead of the hundreds. So we write 7, 0, 4, 1. So it will be 7,041. We have to put 0 instead of the hundreds. We can't jump from 1,000 to tens. Okay? Don't forget this. Question. The value of the digit 0 in 1034. The value of 0 is always 0. Like this, the value. Okay. The place value of the digit 6 in 6230 is what? I said 6,000. So, it's thousands. Okay, here we have 500s. Equals what? How many zeros in the hundreds primary 3? 2 zeros. So we will write 5 and 2 zeros, which will be 500. 2,000. How many thousand? How many zeros, in the thousand? It's 3 zeros. So we will write 2 and 3 zeros, which will be 2,000. The next one, 6 tens. 6 tens means 60 because 10 has only 1 0. Excellent, primary 3. Keep with me. Wake up. Now we go to the multiply. Do you remember the multiply? The tables? Okay, the first question, choose. We have here 3 repeated 5 times. We add 3 5 times. So it will be 3 by what? 3 by 5. Excellent. The next one, 7 by 5 equal 5 by 7 or 5 by 3 or 5 by 2? 5 by 7. We can switch them and the answer will be the same. 7 by 5 means 5 by 7. Okay, here we have 4 plus 4 plus 4. We have 4 3 times. So it will be what? 5 by 3, 4 by 2, or 4 by 3? Think again. It's 4 by 3. Excellent. Okay, the next one. If we have 7 groups of 3, so it will be what? 3 by 7, or 7 by 6, or 7 by 1? It will be 3 by 7. Excellent. And the last choose here, 6 by 2, greater or smaller or equal to 2 by 6. They are equal. Because if we switch the multiples, we will have the same answer. If we switch the factors of the multiplication equation, we will have the same answer. So 6 by 2 equals 2 by 6. Hannah buys 3 sandwiches. Each one is for 6 pounds. How much money did she pay? What we gonna do here? We're gonna multiply 3 by 6 equals 18. Okay, the next one, find the result. 3 by 5, here is table 3 or table 5. 3 by 5 equals what? Okay, 15, excellent. Then, 4 by 6, 24, super, primary 3. The next one, 45, 5 by 9 equals 45. And the last one, 6 by 5 equals 30. Okay, primary 3, let's go to the next question. It's about the multiples and the factors. Do you remember the multiples? The multiples were the answers of the table. So the first one here is the multiples of 2, which means the answers of table 2. So it will be 2 by 0 equals 0. Then 2 by 1, 2. 2 by 3, 2 by 2, sorry, 4. Then 2 by 3, 6. So here is the first 4 multiples of 2. Okay, the next one, the multiples of 3, which are answers of table 3. 3 by 0 is 0. 3 by 1, 3. 3 by 2, 6. 3 by 3, 9. Here is the multiples. What is the common multiple of 2 and 3? Here we're gonna multiply 2 by 3. 2 by 3 equals 6. So the multiples of them is 6. Okay, the common factor of all numbers is what? What is the factor? The factor is the two numbers in the multiplication problem. Like 1 by 5 equals 5. What are the factors here? 1 and 5. So what is the common factor of all numbers? It's 1. Okay, the next question. The factors of 10 are: what gives us 10? 2 by 5 equals 10. So we have here two factors, 2 and 5. What also gives us 10? 1 by 10. So we have here 10 and 1. Here is the factors of number 10. Let's go to the time, to the clock. Do you remember the clock? Do you remember here we have table 5. When the long hand on 1, it will be 5 minutes. On 2, 10 minutes. On 3, 15 minutes. And so on. It's table 5 around the clock. Okay, first we look at the short hand. The short hand is almost on 12. So the time is what? It's 12 and how many minutes? Look at the long hand to know the minutes. The short hand express the hours and the long hand express the minutes. Okay, here is first we will write 12 and what? 10 minutes. Excellent. Between each two numbers there are 5 minutes. Okay, let's go to the next one. What is the time here? Look at the short hand on 2. It's 2 and how many minutes? Let's count from the first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it's 2 and 25 minutes. Okay, the next one. The short hand almost on 9. So it's 9 and how many minutes? It's half past 9. So it's 30 minutes. And we can also count from the first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, the next one. Look at the short hand. It's almost on 7. And how many minutes? It's around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So it's 7:50. And here is the time. And now let's remind together the division. The division is the opposite of multiplication. Let's start with the first one. 15 divide 3. 3 by what equals 15? 3 by 5. Excellent. So 15 divide 3 equals 5. Then 16 divide 4. Let's find 4 by what equals 16? 4 by 4. Excellent, primary 3. Okay, let's read this story problem. In a party, there are 45 mini pizza. I want to share them equally among 9 persons. How many pizzas that each one will have? So, if I want to share anything equally among any number of persons, I want to make division. So, we will do 45 divide 9, which is equal 5, because 5 by 9 equals 45. Next lesson, the polygons. Do you remember the polygons? Polygons are two-dimensional shapes with straight sides and no gap. Like triangle. Here we have straight sides with no gap. How many sides in the triangle? It has 3 sides and 3 vertices, and the vertex is the meeting point between each 2 sides. And don't forget, the number of sides always equals the number of vertices. The next shape, okay, what is this? It's a pentagon. It has 5 sides and 5 vertices. It's also a polygon. The next shape, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides and 6 vertices. Okay, and this is an octagon. Octagon has 8 sides and 8 vertices. So you have to count the sides to know what is this shape. Pentagon has 5 sides, hexagon has 6 sides, and octagon has 8 sides. All these are polygons. Okay, now let's go to another type of polygons, which is equal quadrilaterals. What are the quadrilaterals? Quadrilaterals are polygons, but it has 4 sides. So any polygon has 4 sides called a quadrilateral. Okay, let's read this note together. The first quadrilateral here is a square, and next one is rhombus, then rectangle, and the last shape is parallelogram. Okay, let's read these notes. All quadrilaterals are polygons, and the number of sides equal always the number of vertices in all the polygons and quadrilaterals. Okay, circle is not a polygon. Why? Because it has a curved line, and in the polygon we have to find a straight sides, not a curved line. Okay, cube is not a polygon because it's a 3-dimensional shape, and polygons have to be 2-dimensional shape, not a 3D. Any 3D shape is not a polygon. Remember our quadrilaterals. The first one is parallelogram. In parallelogram, each 2 opposite sides are parallel, like this. The next one is rectangle. Also, each 2 opposite sides are parallel. And square and rhombus. These are our quadrilaterals because it has 4 sides. Okay, let's read this together. In rectangle and parallelogram, each 2 opposite sides are parallel and equal in length. And in square and rhombus, all sides are equal in length, and each 2 opposite sides are parallel too. Okay? Go to our question. Quadrilaterals that have congruent angles, or what are the quadrilaterals that have similar angles, similar shape of vertices? It's a square and a rectangle. They have similar shape of vertices, which means similar angles, congruent angles. The next one, quadrilaterals that their sides are equal in length, or square and rhombus. Okay, excellent. Primary 3. Read the next. In a rectangle, each two opposite sides are what and what? Parallel and equal in length. In a rhombus, all sides are what? Equal in length. The next lesson, sorry. Let's go to the perimeter. Do you remember the perimeter? The perimeter is the length of the line surrounding the shape, like this line. The length of this line of this square called a perimeter. Okay, what is the area? Area is the space inside the shape. A number of square units like this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the area of this square is 9 square units. The space inside the shape, but the perimeter is the line surrounding the shape. Okay. Question to know the area and the perimeter. Here we have two rectangles. The length of each side is written here. Here we have 5 cm and 2 cm. We want the perimeter. The perimeter will be 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5. All the sum of the length of the sides. 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 equals 14 centimeter. But the area is the number of square units inside the shape. It will be 2 by 5. 2 by 5 equals 10. Look here, we will find 10 square units. So it's 10 centimeters squared. Okay, the next shape is also a rectangle with 2 centimeter and 7 centimeter length and width. The perimeter here is 2 plus 7 plus 2 plus 7. It will be 18. And the area will be 2 by 7, which will be 14. And if you find the number of square units inside the shape, it will be also 14 square units, which is 14 centimeters squared. The next question. It's about multiplying by 10. Here we have 34 by 10. We will put the 0 and write 34. So it will be 340. The next one, 50 by 2. Put the 0 and multiply 5 by 2, which will be 100. The next one, we have 60 by 3, will be 180. And 20 by 7 will be 140. We will put the 0 and multiply 2 by 7. Which one is bigger? It's 180. Okay, the next one, 12 by 10. Put the 0 and multiply 12 by 1. So it will be 120. The next one, 532 by 10. Also put the 0 and any number by 1 equals the same number. So it will be 5,320. It's addition and subtraction. We want to add 3,451 plus 2,376. First, we start with the units. Do you remember? 1 plus 6 equals 7. Then 5 by 7. Put 7 in your mind and 5 in your fingers after 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put 2 and carry up 1. Then 1 plus 4 plus 3 equals 8. Excellent. And 3 plus 2 equals 5. Okay, the next problem. 4 plus 6 equals 10. Put 0 and carry up 1. We always carry up the 1 in the addition. Then 1 plus 4 plus 8 equals 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 8, 13. Put 3 and carry up 1. Then 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 7 equals also 13. Put 3 and carry up 1. Then 1 plus 6 equals 7. Okay, let's read the story problem. Mustafa has 7,230 LE and he bought a mobile for 5,400 LE. How much money left with him? The money left will be, we will use subtraction. We want the remaining money with him. So he has 7,230 minus the price of the mobile, which will be 5,400. Okay, let's start with the ones. 0 minus 0 equals 0. Then 3 minus 0 equals 3. Then 2 minus 4, can we make it? 2 is smaller than 4, so this 2 will knock at 7 and borrow 1. So it will be 12. 12 here, and this 7 will be 6. 12 minus 4 equals 8. Then 6 minus 5 equals 1. Okay, primary 3. Now with the volume. The volume is the measurement of how much any container can hold. And we can use the volume by liter or milliliter. The liter used to measure large amount of liquid, as a bottle of water or a bottle of milk or a bathtub. Okay, a milliliter is used to measure small amount of liquids, as a dropper. Do you know the dropper of any medicine? Okay, how many milliliter in the liter? It's 1,000. So the liter equal 1,000 milliliter. Okay, let's write the suitable measuring unit. We agreed that we use the liter for large amount of liquids, and we use the milliliter for small amount of liquids. Let's start with this bottle of milk. We can use milliliter or liter? Liter, excellent. And the yogurt, milliliter, it's a small amount. Okay, a can, milliliter too. Okay, a pasta, liter. And injection, milliliter. A bottle of olive oil, liter. And a bottle of a baby, liter or milliliter? Milliliter, excellent. And here is a cup of tea. It's a milliliter too, excellent. Okay, primary 3. Now, with this question, we have a graduated cylinders with a liquid. We want to know the volume and the capacity of each graduated cylinder. We have here 4 graduated cylinders. Okay, what is the capacity? The capacity, it's the total amount of the liquid that the container can hold to become full. The full amount, the maximum amount the container can hold. Okay, let's understand from the first example, the volume here. The liquid here is up to 600 milliliter. So the volume is 600 milli. But the capacity of the graduated cylinder, this graduated cylinder can hold 1,000 milliliters. So the capacity is 1,000. Okay, the next one, let's read the volume. The volume here is up to 90 milliliter. but the graduated cylinder can hold 100. Okay, the next one. The volume is what? 400. Excellent. What is the capacity? 1000. Excellent, primary 3. The next one. The volume is what? Is 30 milliliter and the capacity is 100. Excellent. The last question we have. Here we want to know what is the volume we're gonna fill this graduated cylinder. Each jar has 10 milliliter. Okay, so in the first question we have 10 and 10, 4 jars. So 4 by 10 equals 40. So we're gonna fill the liquids here up to 40. Color up to 40 milliliter. The next one, we have 2 jars. 2 by 10, each one has 10. So 2 by 10 equals 20. And fill the graduated cylinder up to 20. The last one, how many jars we have? 5. So 5 by 10 equals 50. So we're gonna color here up to 50 milliliter. And now our revision. Thank you, primary 3. I can't wait to see you next term. Bye bye.